Concept 6, animations. This will be the final concept in Lab 2. Animations are really the heart and blood of PowerPoint. They are the different things that make it move and make it look fun. So, if necessary, switch to your slide sorter view. It's going to look like this. And we're going to select slide 1. And we're going to go up to our transitions tab here. And you'll see that we have a lot of different transitions. And if you click here, we have even more. It tells us to click on the wipe. Tells us to click on wipe. And you can see that that's what the transition looks like. And you can come over here to effect options and you can see you can adjust it if you want it to come from the corners or the top. Things like that. Every slide in a presentation should have a transition on it. Tells us to select slide 13, our last one here, and to add a wipe transition in as well. To select slides 2 through 12, and add in a push transition. So now all of our slides have a transition. And typically they can even be random, as long as you have some sort of transition in there. The next thing we're going to do is actually animate an object. And we're going to go to slide 13 to do this. And we're going to animate our heart. So you want to select your heart. And we're going to open up our animations tab. And you're going to see that there's a number of different animations here. And there's a drop-down menu with even more. And so we're going to start with an entrance, like a fly-in. You see, it gives you a fly-in. And you have duration up here. Do I want it to start with the click of a mouse, or do I want it to go with the previous one or after the previous one? Should there be a delay? All of these are little features that I encourage you to practice with and play with because you can do a lot of things. So I added in an entrance. I'm going to add a few in more than the book shows just to show you the different ones. Like here's an emphasis one, a spin, a teeter, pulse. You can change the colors and fonts and underlines and things like that. So I'm going to choose a wave there. And you can see that there's another one here, like an exit path. You can make things bounce out. And you can draw your own motion path, things like that. There's lots of different animations that you can play with and you can try. And if you want to use more than one, you have to come over here and do it that way. I'll close that down. So there's just a little bit with animations. There's lots there to play with and to practice. So I highly encourage you to take some time and go in and work with those. The last thing we want to do is put in headers and footers. And we're going to go to our Insert tab and we can find them in there. We can find header and footer in there. And we have a spot here and it says, what do we want to add in? Date and time. Do we want to update automatically? Do we want to do a custom one? And things of that nature. And you can put in slide number as well. Do you want something to be in your footer? Put your name in there. All of these types of things. And you can apply to a single slide or you can apply to all the slides. And you'll see that they appear in there. So you should know how to put a header into. And that's all you need to know that's all you need to know for PowerPoint Lab 2.